I'm Z, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. I fucking love this game. Let's get back into it.
Damn, that felt good. Your heart's pounding nicely. You should tell people to fuck off more often.
Kim, I think I should tell people to fuck off more often. It felt really good.
Not as a general rule, but that one was justified. Better to get the lay of the land before telling people to fuck off.
Real.
That means you should do it whenever you feel like someone's disrespecting your authority.
Fuck yeah, motherfuckers.
That's the spirit. Never forget. The whole world's a wooden house, and you're a goddamn flamethrower.
Alright. Today I have with me 1 can of beer to play this. That's the right way to play this. The special Borscht. Okay, open the apartment door forever. Getting the body down. Oh, right, Measurehead. Measurehead was sent. Not particularly the best way to get him down, but... How'd you manage, boy? Oh, he's gone already.
So you tried to kill Kuno's girl? What's up with that? You want to talk about it?
I think we've all moved past that by now, Kuno.
Not all of us. Acts like that stick with you for a while.
No one's moving anywhere. Do this shit again, and Kuno's gonna climb in your room at night with a knife. Kuno knows where you sleep. The pig who fucked his window up. I'm gonna climb in through that balcony. Put the fucking knife in you. Yeah. I've been in your room. But you and Kuno are good for now. Pals. Shoot that shit at Kuno. Let's have a jolly time.
Hey, let's.
And you're back in business with the Kuno. Now what is it?
Kuno is a merciful king, kind to his wayward subjects.
Who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno.
Kuno's Kuno.
Primal, violent.
Is it a gang name?
Kuno's in a fucking gang. In a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Magie, bangs for Mazda, bangs for Revachol.
Okay.
He lays the names out there with pride and precision, like cards on a table. Right when he's getting distracted, there's a malevolent hiss behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just answer the questions.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Wow.
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pig's in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Look at his shit-eating grin. He knows there's nothing you can do to him. He's bullying you, and you are helpless.
I am helpless, but I'm not without saves. I am apparently. Fuck it. We're in the green.
Thump. The blow connects surprisingly well, leaving your knuckles tingling. Kuno feels it. This was no light tap.
What?
I think we can have a normal conversation now. Am I right, Kuno?
Officer, this is very far from normal police conduct. Get yourself together.
Shut up, Kim. He's very far from usual teenage boy, not even teenage, just 8-year-old boy behavior, okay? Not gonna see his type around very often.
For heaven's sake, he thinks, this has gone too far. Don't make this any worse than it is. Just get back to questioning the kid.
Okay, pig.
If this act was about him trying to establish dominance over you, it's safe to say things didn't go as he'd planned.
Well, yeah, look at me. I look fucking awesome.
Kuno knows to respect that violent shit. You should see Kuno's dad. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything.
He declares with pride. Is an interesting addition to this.
The creature behind the fence has fallen ominously silent. Only her eyes are alive, jumping from actor to actor.
Okay, pig. Talk to Kuno. We're back in this shit. The fuck do you want?
Let's try and figure out what's up with him.
He's
We're
on
in the
your
red.
crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
Hey, Kuno, you must have seen all kinds of things throwing stones here. Wanna help the RCM bust the murderer?
Fuck no!
Kuno, they've almost
Yeah,
eavesdropped
yeah.
you.
Kuno always takes the bullet over the hammer. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Empathy, huh? I'm really curious about Kuno, so... That's the thing, Kuno's the one that really
Shoot that shit at
I wish I
Kuno,
could
pig on
talk
us.
to. Actually, I'm gonna save scum this because it was the way that the way this game handles decisions and all that is an interesting way.
It's not Kuno.
We're in the green anyways.
It's Kuno S.
Act on to try and separate them. Kuno, psst.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
Oh, these choices are not... One is not what Kuno would like to hear. He doesn't trust us. Let's go with 3 for... I mean, I can't make a quick save.
She's not fucked up. Everyone's fucked up. Stop judging shit.
Wrong move. But he's whispering still. You haven't lost him. Just don't mess up again. Or you will.
What's up with her?
Crazy. You don't know the half of it.
That's my other
She's
choice.
not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Oh.
Stop talking to him. Kuno, I'm fucking warning you. You're gonna get us into shit.
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her so she can't read his lips.
What's the language she uses?
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some
What
crazy
people?
people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
Some things are too awful to dwell on. The Nakis and Runkaris might be some kind of defense mechanism.
Is she your sister?
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in. Like a mad dog or some shit. Yeah, she was just there.
What was that, Kuno?
She was in the hallway. Dripping wet. By the fucking shoe rack. In the dark.
Or was she dripping wet?
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner. Every time Kuno went out.
You said she got in how?
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog.
What about your parents?
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there. Or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
Kuno S, 2 of a kind.
Why is she called Kuno West then?
Cause she fucking looks like Kuno.
You don't know her name?
No one knows her name. Kuno calls her C.
You said she's insane?
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
You think she has anything to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno.
Where were you?
Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
What do you mean she smoked
Kuno
someone?
means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
You serious about the killing business?
Killing is serious shit. Kuno's always serious about the 488.
488.
She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Okay, how many cops has she killed then?
Forget Kuno said that. Kuno was just shitting. Kuno was just running his mouth. Kuno's stupid like that.
The creature peers at you both.
The creature.
From over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes. Fear.
How are you dealing with all this?
How's Kuno dealing with this? Kuno's dealing with it just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with this, waving your gun, mad dog shit. Kuno remembers what you did there. Kuno's got this shit under control.
You need backup? I'm here for you.
Listen. See, it's Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C, you fuck with Kuno. You threaten her. You wave your gun around her one more time. Try to take it away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
He may not be able to do it, but he will try. Right now, he believes he will.
I can respect that.
All right. Now we can do business.
He's breathing heavily. That took something out of him.
Business.
Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
Don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit. Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Kuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker. See, it's tension and release with Kuno. Now we releasing. The pan buying shit, that's on now too. 90% discount for Kuno's pig. Kuno can flex. Kuno flexes for hobos. Kuno sees you're in need.
The Fallon pants are actually not all that bad, but not right now. What was that about running you an errand and illegal narcotics, Kuno?
Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on. Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
Okay.
Dirty popo man is you. In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half of the speed.
I see. Kuno, who's your dad?
Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too.
How much material are we talking about?
Like half. A baggie.
What's half?
But like in this vial.
That's not very much material at all.
Fuck you talking about half a G? This shit is giant grade A shit. So clean you can barely see it.
You can barely see it because there's barely any.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Okay. Kuno's listening.
I'm going to go in there, but not for the speed. I'm going for the most violent man in Revachol.
Sure, whatever. If you survive, make sure to bring that shit back to Kuno. Kuno's almost out. You wouldn't like the Kuno when he's out. Just get in the apartment building. Kuno knows you already fucked your way in. Kuno knows everything. Go to room 12, first floor, and kick down the door. Police violence style. Kuno style. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckheads. That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
What
All
the
right.
hell are you signing us up for here?
I'm a bad addict cop. And I'm gonna get my fix. Come on, Kim. Obviously, I'm not gonna take it. We need to get drugs away from a minor.
Okay then.
Right. These pants would probably help me fight him. But the body. Can we talk about the more pressing
The
matter?
corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch.
He literally
It's
just
gently
yanked it
laid
down.
on one side.
Well, it's down.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
A field autopsy.
1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
The fuck are they on about?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
Don't we have someone else to cut this shit open?
It's not about cutting. And no, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain, from autopsy to cleanup to social work.
Yeah, I feel like a detective.
You are. Your station would not have assigned you on this case if you weren't. Now,
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Try to remove the dead man's boots.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Let's not turn this into some kind of circus.
I really want to remove his boots. Tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
Enough.
Come
That's
back
nothing new.
later, Corporal.
What exactly is a field
Come
autopsy?
on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
Do you have another pair of gloves?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, I'll take it. I have gardening gloves. Maybe they're enough?
They are better than nothing. Tell you what, I perform the anatomical side of things, while you will take notes.
You just fill this in, right? From the red field autopsy form in your ledger?
That's right.
You knew it because you inspected your ledger. The lieutenant is relieved you know the protocol.
Open your ledger at the field autopsy
The
form.
dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts.
Oh, hell yeah.
Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with
1. Assistant.
That's you.
What was my real name? Uh-oh. Have I ever found out my real name? I don't remember. This is bad. Not particularly nice. But Harry Dubois seems the closest
the corpse is indifferent to your scribblings.
to what
Just
an actual
lies
name
there.
for me would
The
be.
next box says
Coroner's case number.
KK57-0803.0815.
That dot there is weird because you think it's part of the code, but
Next.
it's not. Next name.
We've heard the nom de guerre. Lely. It's better than nothing. Write it down.
Lily.
What's next? Date of birth?
Date of birth.
NA.
Age.
Roughly 50.
Around 50.
the corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook, teeming with opportunistic microorganisms, letting out a foul-smelling diamine compound. Your eyes turn watery.
Race.
Mondial.
Write it
The
down.
pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Sex.
Fucky, fucky!
Thank you, Kuno. S. I mean C. Fucky fucky was exactly what I was hoping to hear right about now.
Male.
Male, yes. You're right about that, you know? Smart guy.
Pigs can have sex?
Male.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Date of death.
We're still going with March 4th. 51.
Okay.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
Evidence of treatment.
None, at least not after the initial examination.
A strange word. Treatment.
What exactly is treatment, anyways?
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
How did you not know that? Aren't you a cop? You're leaving a weak impression here. Say something sure-handed.
I'm not so sure.
A silent nod. The lieutenant places his gloved hand on the corpse's chest, as if in preparation.
We should start the post-mortem.
Turn the
The
page.
corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
External examination summary.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
Baboudine.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
I see.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
The boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
When am I gonna get them?
Patience. After the autopsy, before the body is taken away, there will be a window of opportunity. After the lieutenant has gone to sleep. I hope this has helped you, my liege.
Thank you, drama.
Tattoos.
Tattoos.
The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a national pattern. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph
Hurts.
of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigger Mini.
Blue and white ink really hurt. I mean, not specifically blue. White the most. White is White is an interesting ink. Also, it's very weird because you say white and blue ink. But white ink fades after about, I don't know, a year? Or it starts fading. In a few years, it's basically non-existent on your skin. Blue also starts fading, but not as much. It's you can still see it. You still see it, but what I see there is a deep blue, maybe a black. Which is weird because that definitely couldn't be the case. With these two color determinators, it's kind of weird. The assistant has a color photograph of the marking. Okay, write it down.
The deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end.
You have to specify that it's a hangman's knot. Wow.
Well nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature, below freezing.
Write it down.
Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Write it down.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
I see. Alright, there we go.
Fucking low velocity. You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max. Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest. Consistent with predation.
Write down.
Ligature mark.
The lieutenant produces a small folding knife, with the other hand pulling on the belt as he starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut.
The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the bell so we can get to the ligature mark.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Oh yeah, I'm prepared.
The hanged man lets out a joyous little bubble of rot from his nose.
Good thing we got these chain cutters.
Always good to think ahead. Now, we need to cut the bell to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Look for a good spot to cut.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference
Oh,
of his
fuck.
neck, swelling over the edges.
I know
like
I have a
white
high
bread
chance.
rising from the east.
Fuck it.
After
There we
some
go.
deliberation, you sink the cutters into the knot tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together, sweat forming on your brow.
Press down.
Snap! The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet,
Like a
revealing
flower
the
bouquet.
dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck.
As it ought to. This is where its grip on the curdled meat is gentlest, pulling up.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters.
Write it down.
Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia.
Now, it's gonna happen, see?
I fucking knew it!
This is clearly what they've been waiting for, ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Write it down and move on.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
I see.
Bullets have bitten little pieces out of him. It must have been excruciating, especially the hip. Before you is a temple of pain that knew little tenderness in life.
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
This is the body of a soldier, a mercenary.
We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars.
Write it
Last
down.
item, hands.
I see. Pick up the hand.
His flesh is cold, icy.
Thank you, I could have guessed.
Pleased to meet you. Where are you from and what's your name?
My name is...
I'm only fucking with you. I know where you're from. From Cappadocia. And your name is Il Kobo.
Oh, shut up.
You get me, Kobo. I feel like you were once for tenderness and kisses yourself, but then shit went south and now you're ahead of even me on the pain front.
Am I now?
We should do this more often. Be close like this, I mean.
Hands are clean. No sign of injury from struggling.
Were we expecting any?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment.
Write it down.
Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Internal.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
You don't even have a joke.
Nope.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
I see.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
No.
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable. Respiratory system. Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
From here, it looks as though the clown-faced man is screaming. The tendons of his jaw are torn apart. Hyoid, ripped from the force of the lieutenant's hands.
Write it down.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
Why? Don't we have anything?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
No.
Neither am I.
That's it?
That's it.
Write a
Same
name.
for toxicology and serology.
Both?
Unless you have untapped reservoirs of knowledge there.
The completionist in me wonders if there's something we could still do.
Like a toxicology screening. At this stage, I doubt processing will find anything, even if he was brimming with cocaine. But still, you should add a request.
Alright.
Brimming with cocaine.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging. Gastrointestinal. Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
Keep the voila.
What's next on the list?
Description of injuries.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
What's the 4th one for?
Nothing. Just in case.
Bite marks.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted. And your opinion, officer?
Bite marks. Non-fatal postmortem.
Agreed. Next injury?
Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Coagulated
down.
blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
Non-fatal postmortem.
Right. Next.
Ligature marks.
A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible.
The issue here is I don't think this... Non-fatal. Postmortem.
He is deep in thought, eyes fixed on the bright red ring around the dead man's neck.
Why do you say that?
I'm serious. I don't think that was the injury that killed this man.
Okay. Why don't you think it was fatal?
Why weren't his hands tied? A big man like this, I would tie his hands and marching him into the gallows, right?
Honestly, I'm not sure there weren't marks on his wrist. That part got blurry for me. The stench. But you are right, I was ready to call this. Now I think we should leave it empty, at least for the time being.
Yeah, I think so too.
Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
2 skill points in 1 conversation. First, how did I go?
It was
How did I go?
an irregular field autopsy. We did not establish cause of death, which is supposed to be the goal of an autopsy. But personally, I do not see this as a parameter for success. We also requested a toxicological screening. That was thorough. The results should arrive in a couple of weeks, if we are lucky. I will not hold my breath.
What else?
We were thorough with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
Oh yeah, well done, Master Detective. Maybe a drink is in order?
Perhaps a drink is in order? Later, I mean.
Now, you see, that worries me. You will die if you drink. You know that, don't you? You are proving a useful detective. The organization would miss you.
Please get yourself together. the lieutenant from Precinct 57 thinks.
I say that as I'm playing this fucking game with a beer in my hand. And I'm being judged for it. Not only my character, the character I'm playing, whose name I'm still not completely sure on. We'll call him Harry. Not only is Harry being judged here, I'm being judged too, because I'm doing my goddamn job here, making the videos and playing this game, doing his job for him, with a beer in my hand, and that's how I conclude my decisions, so I don't know why I'm being judged so harshly. What now?
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg.
Rip out a copy of the autopsy pages.
For processing.
Alright.
He's thinking, did I miss something?
Search the body one more time.
You
No.
run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with it
And
angled down.
nothing.
Do you think we...
You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you.
I had a gut feeling there's more in this corpse.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do it fast.
Okay, where do we find a fridge for the body?
It would have to be industrial in size. Let's start by asking Gart at the Whirling in Rags and the Fritz store down at the gates. If they don't know, but only if all else fails.
Settles his gaze on Kuno.
Fuck are you looking at, Beano, man? You want a piece of the Kuno? Wanna get fucked?
Only if all else fails.
Alright, let's hurry then.
This is one task we cannot sideline. With every hour, whatever we are looking for will become harder to find.
Alright. Let's see how it is. That might mean having to do Kuno's favor before asking him for the result of all that. Okay, I don't remember till when I have in a day.
Can I help you?
I'm in need of a big fridge.
Yes, yes. For the dead body. You want to put...
Yeah,
Flattery is the way.
yeah, that's the gist of it.
Well, I have a fridge, and you're not putting it here.
I'm not even gonna ask why, you're just gonna say something mean.
This is a culinary establishment, not a morgue. You don't have to ask me why you can't store a dead body in my kitchen.
It would only be for...
Lieutenant, you too? You're asking too? No, the answer is no. I will not turn this place into some kind of macabre circus.
Wow. Turn the lieutenant off like he was a busted old radio. He really is the lord of his realm.
Wow.
Let's go talk to the Frit clerk.
The Frit clerk? Who? The Frit clerk. The Frit clerk? Oh, these are things I can do, but I need... Oh, this is really cool, a map. I don't have a copy of the goddamn map. That's also really interesting. Where the hell is the fleet? Not you, that's for sure.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Novelty check and gain 25 rounds, sure.
Wow. I didn't know you worked for the Union, sir. Anything else I can...
Yeah,
Blow the whole
thanks for the
thing
money.
on speed
You have a
and
fridge.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You're the
behind
fleet
you.
clerk. I need to store a corpse there.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm not joking. I need to store a corpse in the... I need to store the corpse of the hanged man in your fridge.
Okay. It wouldn't even fit, you know.
Now that I'm looking at it, maybe a glass-doored fridge in a public grocery store isn't the best option for storing a corpse.
Yes, you're right. Plus it's too small anyways.
Okay.
Damn. Well, ain't this something? I'm gonna put another point here, I think. And we're gonna research something. Do I even have what? I Oh, I've thought of everything. Huh. Thought of everything I could. We'll have more options there later. I'm not worried about that, but hey. It's Kuno's time. But first I gotta gain his trust. So to do that, split a kilo with Kuno. Take down Kuno's dad. Enter flat 12 in the Cape Side apartment. Is this it?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
I don't.
Silence. No silence. You hear static from the...
Oh, is anyone there?
Yes. Have you
Electrics.
placed an order?
Yes, I've come to place an order.
My,
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Sorry?
it's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster.
What?
No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Come. Yeah, that's me.
Michelle, just please.
Sounds like a ghost. Wind blows through your clothes and you feel detached from your surroundings. Inside the building, a cold memory hangs.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Of course I care.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally meet again.
Forget about what?
She sounds like she's about to cry. The cold is deep under your skin, as if you were talking to someone.
Please don't cry.
She doesn't answer.
Are you still there?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
What just happened?
Another seat.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
Fuck.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
Empty card.
This button.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
East Delta Pinball.
Silence.
Whirling Rags.
Nothing happens
Really?
after you ring the doorbell. The
Main
yoke
hall
of
building
key
A.
melody starts playing.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
That sounds. It's me. Please open the door. I'm trying to get here. Get in.
Sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone.
All right. So which building do you want me to go into? Cape Side apartment. Oh fuck! And you just helpful giving me the names of these. Cape Side apartment. Right. Yeah. Like I'm gonna be able to recognize this from that name. The issue is here. I have to go around looking for things, and I'm not sure I'm gonna find them in time, because I've been told that I have a strict time limit to find what I need to find. I'm guessing you mean this, though. Where? Apartment 12. Do you know apartment 12?
Give me a moment.
I'm looking for the parents of a kid named Kuno.
The waiters are at the end of this hallway, right next to the communal bathroom.
Alright. Right next to the communal bathroom. Alright. Here.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges. Secured to your heartbeat quickens. Palms go sweaty. The siren.
Use the cutters. I can use that.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety.
Really?
It should be easy, but it's just an awkward angle, okay?
Trouble with the chain, officer?
I'm just gonna be honest, I'm not that good with my hands.
No, I get.
You can't stand for that. Come on, show him what you can really do.
Let's go. Let's go.
So much for that goddamn chain. The links fall to the ground on the other side of the door. You have bested the titanium menace. Don't let the quiet fool you. The beast is in there somewhere, ready to rip you to shreds with a broken bottle.
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick.
What am I thinking?
Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you?
It is my duty as a cop to investigate every square inch of this world.
Attaboy, the world's secrets were made for you. They wait patiently for you to uncover them.
And that's exactly what I'm gonna be thinking about. Thank you. The spirit that corpse goes down. That's fine. I don't need that much. I have plenty of it. But we're gonna put the crowbar in my right hand. No one's home. People are home. Just asleep.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. Right next to it, in plain sight, sits a small bottle of amphetamine, conveniently equipped with a straw.
Take it.
You pocket the bottle as if it were the most natural thing in the world. Don't wait. Celebrate.
No.
Blast it before you face
No.
the beast.
I'm gonna make a save though. I'm actually gonna make a save, a proper one, and leave it off here. So, if you enjoyed this episode, leave it a like. Have an awesome rest of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow.